Okay, I'm back. Accidentally showed my hand with the first stream. Y'all don't need to see my main character's name. Oh, someone traded with me. Let me move myself because you can still kind of see the chat, and I don't want you to be able to. There we go. That's better. That's better. And of course, this chat up here is for each, so you can see what Peach and what Peach Cream is saying. I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to document everything, or if I only want to stream actual progress in the game, because like a fair amount of it's probably going to be grinding or leveling up, or that kind of thing. And it's like, does everyone actually want to see that? This game is pretty long after all. But doesn't bother me none if y'all want to see it or don't want to see it. Not like anyone's watching it anyway. The shareable link for some of my other friends. So yeah, we'll see about how that goes if we decide to stream all of it, because it is kind of a lazy stream. It's not, I'll also eventually need to fix this bar, but that's not super important at the moment. Oh, also, just in case, meet the new and improved raspberry. It's so strange being so tall. They've also completely redone, or not completely, completely is the wrong word, but they've changed Black Mage fairly significantly since Dawn Trail release. Since the release of Dawn Trail. And not necessarily in a way that I particularly love either, unfortunately. Concurrent viewers 1. Wow. No one should be viewing this. This is for prosperity. No one's supposed to be watching these. How did you even get here? Couldn't have been a link that I posted. It's so fun being so young. Only like, oh god, what am I? 5. That would explain that. Okay, in case this is your first time viewing this, to make life a little bit easier for everyone, I'm gonna read through the chat. Not read through the chat, read through the dialogue. That's the word. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect? I am Papa Shan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. And I'm so good at accidentally skipping through dialogue. Yay! 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now, true Uldans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty what you see today. The railways which rented this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain. There are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Thanks. How about money? And a wonderful, lovely cream. I don't think I have dote. I don't have dote. So how about a blow kiss? Hey! Listen here. Shit. Wow, that's so embarrassing. I've had the VC menu up this whole time. How embarrassing. Wow. Jesus of Nazareth. Well, since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to the guard area. A dispatch of the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and featherbeds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Me too, Papa Sean, me too. Also, nice to see you, Peach. Much taller than me, but that's normal. Did we accidentally coordinate with red hair, pale skin, and red tattoos? Yes, it looks like we did. This was not intentional. How could it have been? We made our characters at different times. That's funny, though. I should probably invite them to a party, shouldn't I? Okay. Also, level heckin' 6. Look at that. We're getting there. 6 levels. 94 to go. Yeah. That will, us both being DPS is definitely going to make loading into duties a little bit harder. Not the end of the world, though. Unfortunately, you can't get Sage at low level, and I'm no longer able to play Black-White. Black-White? Yeah, Black-White, my favorite class, Black-White. No longer able to play White Mage. Halt, madam. I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzels on the ground and place your hands above your head. State your name and business. A Twilight pretzel from Papa Sean? By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. Yes, I'm terribly sorry for that. Well, you may rest assured the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. You can repay the favor. Do your fucking job. Pretty sure that's all he wants. You're doing it. You're repaying that favor just by standing there doing what you're supposed to be doing. Ah, dang. I can't steal these luscious, voluptuous pumpkins. But I can step all over their crops. Yes, that's a good idea. I really forgot how much running back and forth they make you do early on in the game. It makes sense that, like, I mean, you're low level, they can't throw high level stuff at you, but 12 save me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. No, because I have a pretzel for you. A Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. You could say I feel a realm reborn. I have delivered your Twilight pretzel. One more. I'm surprised I didn't get a rowdy boo from from Crane. There we go. I should. Oh, that's right. I'm not able to summon mounts yet. The delay. Western front clear. Eastern front clear. Pretzels clear. Me boo. It's a delay. Listen. It took a second. From me, from Papa Sean, a Twilight pretzel? My favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. I love you all. I love you all so much. Why are you all such great Pun stars. You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare our Swolten sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing. Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles, and then stay a moment. There's more I would ask of you. Sure. Raspberry, I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. Which is the real reason I sent you to the Swolten Sworn. The Swole Sworn. Papa Shan is in dire need of your assistance. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home. Oh, yes, very prestigious. And I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance arise, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Raspberry. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Nod. Yay! Good job! Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalin is vast, and there are only so many of us. The young nobleman? Wow, I can't read. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. In the vicinity! We're gonna go to the vicinity right now. Oops, maybe I should. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. That's not right. There we go. So you get a 20% bonus in EXP if you have the Helm of Light equipped. You get a 30% bonus in EXP if you have the full outfit equipped. So it's better for the bonus to get the full to have the full to have the full outfit equipped. It's much better to do that than it is to. Oh, hey, Peach. Hooded Lalafell. Oh, Sultan Tree. You are about to enter an instanced battle. Instanced battles can only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of a duty. Yeah, well, I've done 1,000 duties, so it's fine. Oh, whoops. Bye, party.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself!
As you command, O Lilira.
Why, hello, fuckboy.
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness.
Me too, girl.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait.
Oh, will he now?
Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
I knew it was coming, it's still... Percy Jackson? Oh, interesting. Was I supposed to be level 12 going into this? I definitely did not say that. So, Thancred's VA did not play Percy Jackson. I do like that just in case we didn't catch it, he is a handsome stranger. The game is very clear, he is handsome. If you know nothing about Thancred, you have to know that he's handsome. And a stranger. Well, he is quite strange, they got that part right. Sorry, folks.
Whew.
Go eat the rock. 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 It's blue raspberry flavor. Just take a bite.
Hear, feel, think.
Visions, visions of the final days, perhaps.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Sexy, sexy.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Child, and shine thy light on all creation.
No, thank you.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits.
You sure about that?
Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt.
Yeah, I've been hitting the ether
Interesting.
hard. My
I
bad,
hadn't
guys.
considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe?
You are a babe.
I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Making no promises, Mr. Burrito. I know he's not a burrito right now, but one day. Which actually sounds quite good. A burrito, not... Yeah. Checking with my lovely wife, seeing as it is super late. Probably what we'll do is get to Sassy and run Sassy, and then probably call it for the night. I will... One day I'll find a good time to stream that's not super late. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. Thank the gods you... Oh, no, blah, 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 blah. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan, you and the people of Ul'dah. Aww. Okay. Please, you're... You're not to say such things. We'll find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Spoils. Okay, now whom's the fuck am I supposed to be speaking with? Oh, apparently it's still Papa Shan. I cannot thank you enough, Raspberry. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Is it food? I really would like it to be food. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped on his shoulder. I see you met Fuckboy. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Raspberry, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalin as you did to us today. Anything for you, Papa Shan? Okay, I shall speak with you, Mr. Shan. Ulda's come a long way since the calamity. In the face of that terrible destruction, our people band together to rebuild our great nation. These tracks, which stretch across Thanalin, are a testament to that resolve. Beholding them fills me with pride. Interesting. Very insightful. Thank you, sir. Was that what I was meant to read? Peach. All clear to the right, all clear to the left, all clear of any potential problems until the shipment from Blackbrush passes through, I should imagine. I would slip away for a sip of spirits were my supervisors not possessed of such incredibly inconvenient timing for their inspections. Yeah. I also request you not drink on the job, please. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna forget. I'm sorry. Cicada. Cicada needs a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the coffer and coin. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part from this place to procure and pro-offer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. And I appreciate you, Mr. Cicada, for all of your alliteration. If the cicadas don't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand shall be grateful to such a grand gift. Here is the pumpkin. Hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Kids, don't run on train tracks in real life. I happen to know there's no such thing as trains in Final Fantasy XIV. They're not real, they're a lie. But in real life, they do exist. And you will get flattened, like a pancake. Turned into a fine red paste. And you know, if you're dead, you can't watch these streams. And you do have to watch these streams, so don't die. Drink for your lassie. I'm not gonna, that's a terrible accent, I suck at those, so I'm just not. I'm so sorry, my friend, that was a mistake. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. Well, here's a pumpkin. What's this? Cicada asked you to bring this here to me? Even. Wow. So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drink-sodden ass back home. But hells, an honest-to-good pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies. Assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. Word is, Blackbrush Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Owarin is hopping to bolster is hopping. Is he hopping? Is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torchers are sellswords hired by Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, it can be messy work, and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order, and when you are ready, present yourself to me again. Oh, bollocks. Oh, wow, I am a little late. Okay. No more gil. I'm broke. Let's see. I will, before I waste a return. Okay, cool. Wait, let me attune to this aetheryte. Yep. Oh, you know, I could have sold all that at the merchant I was just at. Did you know that? Jesus of Nazareth. Okay, let's see if I have enough now to... I need hands and glove. Or and body. That was a mistake. Just gonna walk there. Save us of some money. Also a good idea that if I see these fuckers as I'm walking around, no harm in killing them. There's no harm in murder. There's never been any harm in murder. Really looking forward to unlocking mounts. Wait. getting out of this. I would rather run this with armor that is underleveled than whatever Arkamani ugly ass. I would say no offense to it, but full offense to it. Full offense to this gear. It's ugly. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch, a tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-leaven beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then we slay them. Pete should check Discord. No, don't come after me. You're far too high level for that. Wow. Well done. It shan't be easy work. Wow, that sounded bad. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagon should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipment threaten not only the interests of Gina and Sons mineral concern, but of Ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend a hand. Get myself a nicer stick. Way down in the hole. Zuzumeta wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because of the most fascinating piece of news has recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildir. But that's not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence, and even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Whiston, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice, which is invariably heard, belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wyston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventually may yet be a little ways off. Whoops, that's why that makes no sense. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans, assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Wherein said you were looking for work, mayhap you should meet Wyston and volunteer for his expedition. Mayhap I should. I'm so bad at reading the map. Come to join. Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these little children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when they have time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Yeah, sure, why not? Everyone likes cookies. Aww. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you'll have to carry me. How about a cookie instead? A cookie? Well, if Wyston really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want 2 next time. But Wyston always plays with us. Why won't he come out? Wow, a ginger cookie. I'd better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Wyston's kind to us. I like him. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Wyston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. I like playing with Wyston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Wyston's worried about us? Well, I don't want to make him worry. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. I want to give them all hugs. I wish I could have given them hugs before I gave them the cookies. And unfortunately, I'm dumb, right? So I started this stream knowing that I was hungry and knowing that I was going to want to eat soon. And for some reason thought, no, that's fine. I'll ignore it. I can't. So I will have to cut it here. I promise I'm gonna do a long stream soon. It's just a matter of finding what day. Thanks for joining me, and bye.